How to help your child with their homework. Hello and welcome to Videojug. When your child gets to secondary school, the amount of homework they're given will begin to increase. It's an important supplement to the learning that they're doing in class, and as a parent, there's a lot that you can do to help them. We've spoken to David Littlemore, Assistant Head Teacher at Whitton School in London, to show you how to help your child with their homework. Step 1. Provide a quiet space.
It's very important to have a quiet environment for your child to do some work in at home because it means that they can focus on the task in hand. Some students may want to actually have a bit of music on. I personally would advocate maybe that. It is important that they have a bit of space, that they have a bit of a routine. Maybe encourage your child to be doing it in the same place each day. Just gets into that routine so that they know that when they come home from school, they start to think about they have to do some homework.
Step 2. Take an interest.
Especially with some of the younger students, we find that having some active interest at home is really important. It makes them feel that what they're doing is worthwhile. So talk with them about, what, I know it's the obvious question like how did you get on today at school, but I believe that next week there's a geography project coming up. I was reading today in the newspaper that something maybe that's relevant that you've read so that you show that you're actually interested in what they're doing.
Step 3. Provide learning materials.
It's very difficult as a student who's got, quite a lot of pressure on them to perform in 6, 7, 8, 9 GCSE subjects to be also spending their time looking around for revision material. So it's a good idea as a parent to do the little bit of research yourself, look at the exam boards that they're taking, go on the websites and find what resources will help them. Use exemplar materials, model questions. So those sort of things that having around at home are quite valuable. The students do get them in their classes. Teachers provide all that sort of information, but it's always good as a parent just to be on top of that at those crucial times of the year.
Step 4. Don't do it for them.
It's important that as a parent you give them the opportunity to come and see you to talk to a subject that you're particularly interested in or something that you're an expert in, and offer yourself as a resource. It's important for you then as a parent to make sure that you've told them this and that they can use you, but it's important for you to not do the work for them because they have to do it themselves. They have to go through the processes and the stages of learning to finish the project that they have to do or the piece of homework. And make sure that you're having a bit of a conversation with them about it, ask them how it's going and then pick up on some of the areas that you feel are a bit weak if you think that they're not quite picking up certain bits, and to say, okay, well, maybe I can show you how it's done. It's better to get them to feel that you're assisting them rather than doing it for them.
Step 5. Praise effort and achievement.
I think it's very important as a parent to praise your child when they've done a good piece of work, isn't it, as well? Not doing it for them, but being actively encouraging them to research this or look at this or take a different approach to that piece of work. However, it's also important that you recognise when they've done a piece of work that's not necessarily the standard that that they can do. So instead of criticising the piece that they've done, probably best to discuss with them why they think they actually didn't get the mark that they should have got.